yung, what tawag dito, yung Rumble. So I love this ban coming from We Dominate bot side.
And they really have to do this one. They can't deny the fact that we dominate bot side. Pangalan nila, we dominate bot side. And they have to dominate the bot side dito because if they give that Rakan Saya combo, mahirap na talunin yung lovers doon na yan. Also, as I mentioned kanina, we have Jarvan and Azir, first two picks ng kanilang lineup dito, and they really have to make sure that they can protect itong si Saya even without the help of Rakan support. But alam mo yun, I'm looking forward to see maybe a Nautilus or Braum support coming from these two teams right now. Lalo na, medyo nawawala na tayo ng option. Alistar is still open as well.
Ito yung problema dito kasi may ipit ka dito sa Kai'Sa Rel combo. If nag-lock into ng Alistar on the side of Guardian's Hive, it's gonna be a very, very scary bot lane. Magiging, ano yun, wala kang, oh my God, Severe! I love this so much! Wave clear for days. Yung problema natin, di tayo nakakita ng mga wave clear champions. This solves everything.
Crowd control talaga yung memo ng We Dominate bot side and as well as Guardians ay hindi nagkakalayo doon sa stunts, sa lockdowns, and doon sa potential na early skirmishes na pwede nating makita doon sa Dragon fights. And now, I think We Dominate bot side will be having in Alistar for the last pick. So now, for sure, this rel is going to the jungle. We Dominate bot side, sobrang dami nilang angles na pwede nilang kunin dito. They can even start an invade or even go as deep as counter-jungling the jungler of Guardians to the point where the Jarvan is not that very important on those team fights. Pero Guardians Hive, grabe nga naman yung confidence nila. Nag-lock in na ng engage support ng We Dominate bot side and they still chose to do an Enchanter one. Grabe, what a ballsy pick by Guardians Hive.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Salvatore. It's such a ballsy pick. The fact that you have Sivir that's just gonna rush to you. May Alistar ka pang katapat. You're such a vulnerable, squishy target. And it's most like, dito sa meta ngayon, it has been tank engage supports ang namumuno. Always and forever. Having the Janna means that, okay, you have heal, you have the shields at least, pero it feels like na-corner sila ng mga options dito pagdating sa tank support that can actually try to disengage for the entire team.
Well, at the end of the day, talagang nakita natin dito na sa first two picks pa lang nila, meron silang Jarvan, meron din silang Azir. So they have right now, the Monsoon.
Yeah,
Push them away. Kailangan natin talagang maligtas yung ating mga carries dito. And as you mentioned, sobrang squishy.
Yes.
Kulang sila sa
Very
tankiness.
squishy.
And I would say that they would most likely going to rely with the damage output that they can provide even before magkaroon ng chance dito yung the rest of the members of the other side na maka-respond during the team fight.
Grabe. So now, this is a very interesting matchup on the bottom side. Ang pwede lang magawa ni Moops para makounter yung Headbutt Pulverize is yung Howling Gale. Once na nawala na yon, didilat na ng malaki yung bottom lane ng We Dominate bot side para kumuha ng aggro. Now, kaya nga nasabi ko kanina, bot lane wins game. So how passive or how aggressive will these respective teams play out entering into those dragon fights? Because the positioning of the bottom side is very detrimental as to how the jungler will react to the dragon. And eto na nga, ang ganda nga naman ang transition natin mga kababayan. It's now time for the Summoner's Rift to be blessed by these players as We Dominate bot side, Guardians Hive, game number 1.
Welcome mga kaibigan sa isa na namang mainit na magbakan dito. And we are about to start indeed ang ating first game. Summoner's Rift. And now, makikita natin na medyo tansyahan lang as usual. Walang early gangs, walang early invasion. Pero na lang si Yuri na kumukuha ng information right now from the river.
Yun si Swoop, no? Parang ayaw talaga sumama doon sa potential na invade na pwedeng gawin ng We Dominate bot side. So now, Knuckles and wow, maganda yung pang-disengage na dito, no? Mana barrier and as well as the headbutt, no? Kung sakaling papasok man or lalapit man si Austerity dito, marami silang pwedeng i-deny. Kinuha na kagad moves yung W, headbutt, palayo si Moops. So now, that is the early level 1 angle na pwede natin makita. Ibang usapan na to, GG Spear, pa nag-level 2 na tong mga to.
Ang mga dyan, nagkakaambahan kagad sila as early as now. Wala pa silang mga skills dito, pero talaga tutulakan lang sila. And these 4 players are very notable players sa ating league scene right now. Moves, Austerity, Wako and Knuckles. Kanina pa mo pinimension. Si Wako and Knuckles, so they've been very effective in the bot lane. Pero nakikita natin kung gaano ka-effective din yung pressure na binibigay nila. That's a champion, enchant champion, and an AD carry that's just utilizing yung kanilang range.
Ginagamit talaga ni Austerity at ni Moves yung range nila level 1 kasi alam nilang medyo magiging tiyado sila pag nag-level 2 na. Early trades here by Celeste and Swoop pero una makukuha ni Swoop yung level 2. Ibig sabihin nagkakaroon ng prio dito si Swoop patungo doon sa abilities na kailangan niya. Kailangan mong maunahan ang Riven sa experience para hindi siya makapag-all in level 2. Pero siguro may comfort pa si Celeste kasi hindi naman kumuha ng ignite dito si Swoop. So yung top side, medyo magkakaroon pa yan ng alitan mayat maya din. So meron ng spell bump dito si Celeste doon sa passive ng kanyang Umbral Dash. We dominate both side. Uy.
We didn't see what happened in the bot lane, but that was such a smooth first blood. Kagad para sa Guardian side dito. That's just how you utilize an ancient champion alongside with an AD carry. Talagang sinulit nila dito. At nag-pay off yung kanilang pagiging aggressive kagad as early as 2 minutes of the game.
Ulap na ang Guardians Hive. Hindi nila nakikita yung engage support as malaking threat. Ginagamit ni Moves at yung Austerity. Like I said, yung range nila para hindi magkaroon ng opportunity si Wako mag-scale doon sa game na to. Tingnan mo naman yung CSD Friends ngayon pa lang. Nakauwi, nakapag-cash out na si Austerity ng call dito. So yung good efficiency ng ADC ng Guardians Hive nagsisimula na umangat doon sa may bandang itaas. So ang kailangan na lang natin makita dito, ibahin naman natin yung usapan, yung jungle. Si Cruz bumababa na and as well as Luke Justin naghahanap ata ng angulo para kumuha ng scuttle. So possibly magkakaroon ng laban dito.
Possible mo magkakasalubong sila sa river. Pareho sila ng jungle pass sa kinaka. Harap nila ngayon, but Moves was there. Nauna na siya dito compared sa kanilang support ang kanilang laban. So they have the information right now na nakuha nila dito yung scuttle grab. And now moving towards the top side river para kunin pa ang isa pang scuttle grab.
We dominate both side. No? After that altercation sa bottom side, parang nalerto na ata si Wako na, teka lang pre, paglaruin mo naman ako ng League of Legends. Ayaw na kayo ata ng Guardians Hive. Pero that is the only way for Deceiver to not be that important factor doon sa mga team fights. AOE ng Boomerang Blade at ng Ricochet. Yan yung hindi magugustuhan ni Cruz at ni Mid King. Hindi nyo alam doon sa mga laban na yan natatamaan ng akin ng Ricochet. Cruz with a gang angle.
Cruz going in, ginamit ang kanyang Dragon's Lance, sabay Dragon Strike combo. But Sword, medyo maingat siya dito. That's a Riven with a lot of mobility skills. And was able to get away properly, pero nagabanta na si Kuya mo Luke Justin. Hindi muna, wala muna.
Wala.
Kahit masyado.
Okay, nag-aangasan lang pala to. Pero magandang save ng abilities to si Swoop. Apat ba naman yung dash mo? Dinaya talaga pag di ka makakatakas doon. Now, this is a very specific game style of Guardians Hive wherein they know they have the lead, so they try to control the lane. Pero somehow, hindi pa rin sila nagiging aggressive doon sa angulo na yun. Marami na silang dinay kay Wako dito. So, gumagana na yung plan ng Enchanter support na ginagawa ni Moves. Yung Scorch, ang ganda ng value. Unti-unting nawawalan ng pots at ng sustain yung bot lane ng We Dominate bot side. So, very passive after that altercation. So, that is a good sign for Guardians Hive.
At yun ang mahirap para sa kanila dito. Remember, all of the games na napanood natin sa ating Imperial Cup, madalas na kapag nag-take agad ng lead ang ating mga AD carries, they're the ones getting the game. And that's Asaya. Hindi mo pwedeng mabayaan yan na makapag-farm ng gusto sa ating laban dito. So, eventually, Luke Justin has to do something to the bot lane so they can help out, try to stop them from dominating the bot side. And at the same time, wala mo naman tayo level 6.
Ipe-paper cut ka talaga ni Austerity pag may Nabori Kraken combo na yan. 2-item power spike ang inaabangan dito ni Austerity, and his gold efficiency is saying na as early as 18 or 20 minutes, pwede niya nang mabuo yung components patungo sa Nabori. Tapos meron na siyang Kraken by that time. Swoop level 6, Celeste, mag-ingat ka. Wala ka pang World Ender. Hindi mo pa matatapos ang mundo ni Swoop dito. So Swoop is commanding the lane like it's his. Hindi niya binibigyan si Celeste ng magandang pwesto para makuha niya yung sweet spot ng Darkened Blade. So Celeste is a bit of a struggle right now. Kailangan niya lang kumuha ng snowball potential, try to get the Serrated Dirk or the Iron Spike Whip to get that Gore Drinker. Ngayon, Celeste needs to calm down on that angle. So meron na tayong impression dun sa may bandang top side.
Gang is about to happen in the bottom. Mga magkakasalubong at mga junglers dito. Luke Justin waiting in the bush. You don't have the information alongside with Cruz. Meron sila big ward in the top side ng ating bush dito. Mukhang papasok pa sila. They're just waiting for the right opportunity. Here comes Luke Justin. Nakita ng CCTV Pero Luke Justin, mukhang makakasalubong si Kuya Mo Cruz. And that's a nice knockup and a follow-up. Pulverized headbutt. Combo kami from Knuckles dito. Luke Justin ignited, but flash down. Flash in para kay Austerity just so he can secure the kill. And Knuckles sa kanilang next target dito ng labot. Ang baka natin. But still a double kill for Austerity. Utilizing all the leads that they were able to get in the early part of the game.
Matalas ang pakpak ni Austerity doon. Huge double to the ADC of Guardians Hive. Makakapag-cash out na siya. Yung value ng Kal ngayon, nag-i-skyrocket sa kung patungo doon sa Noon Quiver build ni Austerity. Wako miss position and Knuckles, nice effort
Ay.
on the double pulverize. Pero hindi sapat yung follow-up mid king.
Nako!
Here comes an angle.
Yuri, wrong turn na mga kaibigan. Mali siya ng pwesto dito, pero nakapag-flash out naman siya. And the rest of the members of Gorgeous Hive is planning to go for the Dragon, but they decided to just reset muna for now. Sayang nga naman yung nakuha nilang kills sa the bot lane kung hindi sila mag-reset before they go for the Dragon.
Okay, so now 7 and 48 in this moment. 2K gold lead Guardians Hive. 1 or 2 out of their players are closing in to the components that they need. Nakuha niya nga lang yung Noon Quiver. So wave clear and DPS tumaas na para kay Austerity. Si Cruz nakukuha niya na yung Iron Spike Whip para magkaroon siya ng sustain sa susunod na Rip Herald fight. Kailangan niya na lang ata makuha yung 800, 900 gold dito para makompleto niya na yung Gore Drinker. So Luke Justin walang flash. Pero kailangan niya magkaroon ng pwesto na kung saan solido yung Magnet Storm, yung mobility ng Cruz at ni Mid King mawawalang bisa yan. Basta magkaroon ng magandang engage Luke Justin. We dominate bot side. Kailangan nilang bumawi sa top side.
And they also have to focus on Cruz right now, going for the Rip Herald na wala silang information. They don't want to contest this one right away. Medyo mahirap nga naman pag nagkataon dito. Medyo late na sila pag nagkataon din. Pero alam niya ni Luke Justin, he could go there if ever na ipilit pa niya. Pero the problem is, aabot nga ba siya? I don't think so. And that's going to be a secured Rip Herald, uncontested in the hands of Guardians Hive. Could be used to potentially push mid lane or use it as a distraction so they can go for the Dragons.
Close friends na IG story yung ginawa ng Rip Herald take na itong Guardians Hive kasi tipong Guardians Hive lang yung nakaalam at wala ng iba. Grabe naman si Cruz yung composure niya para kunin yun ng walang tulong kahit medyo nagkakaroon na ng haras tong si Swoop. Celeste, presence of mind, using the Darkened Blade to clear out the top side quickly para magkaroon ng kumpiyansa si Celeste na pwede siyang mag-react kung sakaling magkakaroon man ng laban. Luke Justin now roaming onto the bottom side, di niya pa nakukumpleto yung bottom camps niya. Pero level 6 na siya. I think this is a possible red take tapos start pumanggel doon sa may bottom side. Though kailangan nilang i-burn pa yung Monsoon at Howling Gale ni Moves para pulido lang yung pasok dito ni Luke Justin. Hindi ko alam saan manggagaling yung engage. It's either kay Knuckles or Luke Justin. The flexibility is all over the board for WDB.
They have to rush. They have to find ways to get this Dragon for themselves right away. And surprisingly, we're the only lane that we're seeing na medyo malamang dito yung nasa top lane, pero tinulak palayo. Grabe na cataclysm. Yuri being chased down by 2 champions of Guardians Hive. And just like that, that's an Oriana. He can still use the second skill para mapag-disengage with the movement speed. And slow it
Eto
down.
na!
Pero Sword, low HP.
Boom!
Woo! Nadali pa ang isa. He's not done just yet. But tapos siya para kay Mid King. And that's 2 for 1. And could be a Dragon para sa members of We Dominate bot side.
Siguro pabor naman na kay Swoop yun nung nakakuha siya ng pera doon para sakaling mabuo niya yung kinakailangan niyang components at matapos niya yung item na hinahanap niya. But that leaves the We Dominate bot side on this Dragon take. Asa ng reaction ng Guardians? Ito na nga si Knuckles para magdagdag pa ng pader na hindi makakapasok si Cruz at si Mid King dito under 2K. Mas-sure pa sa sigurado yung pagkuha ng Dragon ng We Dominate bot side. The first objective of this best of 3.
Yep, they were able to get a Rift Herald, but Dragon goes to the hands of We Dominate bot side. And medyo nagkaroon sila ng konting miscalculation, I would say. Yan ang team fight in the top lane. And Swoop, grabe naman yun. Hindi natin in-expect, even with his low HP, less than 50% by the way, yung kanyang HP at that time. But they surprised them with Burst Riven. They bursted him out. At talagang nasulit para sa kanya yung pag-responde niya doon.
Yung value ng Vampiric Scepter nakita natin doon. So kahit low health pa si Swoop, pinasok niya pa din knowing na may makukuha naman siyang kaluluwa after that fight. So Swoop is now crawling into the position we're in. The top laner of Guardians Hive is on a possible death wish kasi mas magiging maganda na yung all-in dito ni Swoop pero parang nababalik na agad ata ng
Wala.
Master Curse si Celeste. Lahat ata ng Darken Blade tumama doon sa may bandang sweet spot. Suwabe lang dito para kay Celeste. 4-kill lead for GH as they eye for some potential roams here for moves para magkaroon ng solo XP to si Austerity kasi nagbo-bloom na yung value ng kanyang call. Nakuha niya na yung Kraken dito. So
Alright.
I think that is what's going to happen here for GH.
Howling Gale has been charged up. Hindi muna umabot for now in the main lane. A good attempt coming in from moves. Medyo malalim. Pero sa ngayon, mukhang nagiging stalemate muna. Kumbaga, focus lang muna tayo sa ating sa pagkuha ng mga lanes natin because no objective ang kukunin ng magkabilang team after getting the Dragons and Referral. But remember,
Uy!
pumasok na si Austerity. Walang gentle dito. And the pushback para sa kanila. And Mid-King, just with his name, was able to get another kill para sa laban natin. Referral big sa mga mid lane. Mukhang first tier para sa kanila.
May namatang low pressure area to si Austerity. Naglabas naman kaagad talaga ng Feather Storm para madodge yung headbutt doon. Austerity, presence of mind. Check on that list. Austerity getting the gold, getting all the bounties that he can. Nag-i-inflate pa dito yung gold lead ng Guardians. Have yung utilities at resources nila lumalaki na plug and drag by Cruz. I think this is a fight.
Masyado kang malalim kaibigan. Ginamit ang kanyang katak dito na huli. Pero boom! Fall down! Walang balas na marami. At another target nila ay walang iba kundi si Luke Justin. And a double kill para kay Celeste. And you don't want to do that para sa AA Troop.
You don't do that to Guardians. Harb, lalot makukompleto na ni Celeste yung Gold Ringer niya. Aba, tumesting na kayo. We dominate po. Magsimula na kayo ng laban para kay Guardians. Ay papabor pa ata sa kanila yun. We dominate bot side. Just calm yourselves down. I know you want to force a play, but the items and the resources are not favorable for you guys.
Oh,
Cruz,
no!
eto na naman!
Knuckles going very aggressive breakdown. Ginamit ang kanyang ulti. Medyo makunat yung ating baka dito. Pero dalawa lang sila. What was that? Knuckles falling down to the hands of Cruz.
Nakakits, kala niya may tropa siya na iwan. Relapse ka muna sa Glet Idol. Wala na yung makakakampi mo doon. Hindi na makakapag-react si Yuri kasi nazo-zone out din siya ni Mid-King. Misplay after misplay by We Dominate bot side. They need to regroup GG Spear.
They have to do something about this. Tama ka dyan, kaibigang Salvador. Regroup and rethink of what we will do next time. Dito sa situation nila ngayon, it's a 1-9 score and 6,000 gold difference in favor of Guardians Hive. And they are indeed winning the lanes at the same time, winning the team fights.
Okay, so si Cruz kukompletuhin niya na ata yung top side niya and that time is good enough para mabuhay na yung Rip Herald. Yung red buff dito, masasunog yung life bars ng We Dominate bot side. I think We Dominate bot side could start patting top side na Yuri getting the Prakayo in the mid lane. Pero by the time na papunta na yung Torre, andyan na si Mid-King, tamang-tama lang yung recall dito noong Azir. This is a huge Rip Herald for We Dominate bot side. Pag nakuha nila yon, si Swoop may Prayo doon sa may bandang top side. Possibly, pwede pa sila makakuha ng siege at ng value doon sa first blood tower na makukuha nila. Swoop, trying to get vision. Parang pupwesto na ata ang dalawang pupunan dito. Guardians ay dominate bot side. Chest lang to. Matihan, sino ba mahuli dito?
They barrel this up. Cruz and Celeste already in position. While the rest of the members of Guardians Hive is positioning themselves as well para mamunta sa ating referral. Pero aabot nga ba? I don't think they will try to contest this one. Medyo malayo yung ating duo in the bot lane. Wango and Knuckles. There's too focused on trying to push the bot lane, and that's another referral para sa kanila. And that first tier turret ay nakuha na dito mga kaibigan ng We Dominate bot side. So sulit na para sa kanila.
Hindi na nakambahan ng We Dominate bot side para kumilos pa. Binigay na nila yung pangalawang referral doon laban na yun. Guardians Hive, pinapalaki lang nila yung sarili nilang lead and it's because of how they command every lane. Kitang-kita mo naman si Celeste at si Austerity. Despite walang control sa bottom side, nagkaroon na sila ng lane swap ni Mid-King dito. So kung sakali magsisimula man yung fight doon, yung DPS ni Austerity yung mas malakas. So yun yung mas gugustuhin ng laban ng Guardians Hive. Hindi pa niya makukuha yung Torre dito. But I think, pwede niya pang makuha niya ata yung isang one hit na lang. Pero yun ang nakuha na nga ni Guardians Hive. Marami na silang pera. Pwede nyo na lang i-cash out yan. Pero bago sila bumili ng mga recados dito, unahin na nila yung Dragon.
They're so much prepared for the second dragon of the game.
Meanwhile,
Compared to what happened here, pero 1v1 with the gate one, sangpalan na kanilang mga espada. And Swoop, ginamit ang Udi, pero Celeste, can he do it? Yes, he will! And that's matchup indeed in the top side. Pero Luke Justin, tutulungan niya yung kanyang tropa dito. But I don't think so. Pabayaan na natin yan. Dragon is secured. at Suavity para kay Celeste ng top line.
Mas makate yung palo ni Celeste, yung buong espada, mas masakit kaysa doon sa basag. Cruz, kailangan niya ng tumakbo.
Takbo ka na dito, Milo Marathon muna tayo. Ito na yung rest of the members of GH. Tutulong. Knuckles being caught off guard. And the rest of the members
Oy, lumipad,
of
oh.
GH right now ay nasa loob
It's a
na.
party!
Was able to get one. And Cruz falling down as well. Siya ko yung dalawa.
Austerity, oh.
Takas. Si Austerity, parang hindi AD carry. Tatlo ang kanya kinakalaban dito. He got stunned. But he
Oh! Oh my God!
What? What's that? You are still alive?
Austerity prayer reveal. Humarap na
Oh!
pero ayun si Swoop nakita na yung daylight. Pero word pa rin yun para kay Guardian's Hive. What a fiesta sa bottom red.
An official ace na nakita natin from the bot lane towards the mid lane. And first tier turret sa baba. Sabayan pa ng second tier turret. Sulit si Feral.
Umi-speedrun ata tong Guardian's Hive, glitchless world record natapos ng bottom side. Tong si Guardian's Hive, si Shelly makakapwesto pa ata, Shelly Cuneta, humeda,
Uy!
bang!
Bakit?
Iyak ang We Dominate bot side doon sa anggulong yun. Si Knuckles, hindi kinaya ng kanyang lakas, di ba ka? Ngayon, Guardian's Hive, lahat ng ginagawa nila, pumapaldo.
Ako yung nasaktan after that Feral. Munting na sana niya makuha nila dito. Pero yun nga lang ang naging problema. Is that they're getting the lead in this game. In that clash. Salvador, grabe talaga yung performance dito. Even Austerity alone, with the damages he's been dealing. And again, sabi ko nga, AD carry ka, pero ang lalim niya.
Pag titignan natin yung deficit ng laro to, tignan mo yung mid at ADC ng Guardians. Yung dalawang item na kaagad, si Cruz, igulong si Yuri, meron ba siyang pampiyansa?
Uli nila dito, makabigay nila kalakalism na ibig na naman! Si Yuri, without anyone responding para sa kanya. And Salvador, this is on a different level. Guardians Hive, sobrang lakas nila.
Guardians Hive, ayaw nila patagalin tong laban na to. It's time para makapag-samgyu pa. Guardians Hive, nasa outer torrent na kagad. Si Luke Justin naghahanap ng pwesto. Wave clear GH.
Oy!
Napakaganda pero masyadong strike si Cruz. Kailangan niya ng lumayo. Wala siyang mga tropa doon. Guardians Hive, 2 minutes away for a potential early Baron take. Top side, mid, and bot Prayo. Meron, walang teleport si Celeste. So kailangan niyan sumama doon sa Baron na yon. Pero tingnan mo naman yung GH, hindi pa rin sila nagre-reset.
Hindi pa rin. Hindi naman kailangan. Sabi nila ngayon dito, pero 360 na nga ating score. Mukhang magkakasunod naman Swoop going in.
Austin,
Tatawin nila
Austin,
kalaban
oh.
dito, pero nakapag-disengage sila sa loob.
Stone
Ginamit
Cold!
na kanya Feather Storm. And Blade Caller ay hindi nagamit. Naku, umabot pa kaso namatay naman siya doon. At hinahabol ngayon ng ating Samgyup sa Knuckles. Too deep against Celeste. Taba ako na at move. Kasalikod lang. Shield lang tayo sa Gendy. At
Celeste,
mamatay
oh.
na pa si Swoop.
Oh!
One more hit. The
Boom!
Guardians are here. And that's going to be the stance, mga kaibigan. And would soon to heal them all. And that's triple kill for our friend na si Mid King.
You got hit by, you got struck by Ashurima Shuffle ni Mid King. Napakaswabe nga naman nun, icing on top of the cake is the Cataclysm. 19 and 48. Sira na yung inhibitor.
Oh,
Sino
no!
nagsasabing 20 o 22 dapat sinisira yung inhibitor? Sabi ng Guardians Hive, walang ganun-ganun.
Hello, surrender at 20. Grand Finals, mga kaibigan. 20-minute mark. They don't have enough time. 3 seconds left. Mabubuhay na.
Ano to, Guardians Hive?
Nang we dominate both side. Naabot nga ba? Pulverize. Apat lang sila dito. They don't have the damage. Nexus lang. Focus on goal. And game 1 goes to Guardians Hive.
Sinong makakapag-isip na yung laban na yun sa sobrang lupit tatagal ng 30 minutos? Guardians Hive, sinira lahat ng expectations natin.
Aray.
Gusto umuwi na maaga, gusto makapaghapunan ng oras. Guardians Hive, everything was connecting. Tamang-tama lang naman yung message na binigay nila kay We Dominate on both side.
Kaya naman pala napakalakas ng fanbase itong Guardians Hive.
Oo.
Because of how strong they are and how effective they are in every inch of that team fight.
Exactly. Di ba na-mention natin bago magsimula ang labanan? Guardians Hive is one of the cleanest, if not the cleanest, at the moment in the Philippine scene. And naipakita nila kung gaano kalinis kasi it was like 20 minutes lang
Yes.
yung laro, di ba? My
20
God!
minutes. That 20 minutes.
20 minutes, parang 20 minutes. Kasi, for me, nag-revolve around sa mid and jungle duo. The thing is, ipagtatapat mo ang Orianna versus Azir. Yes, both have incredible scaling. Pero when it comes to consistent DPS, dahil sa mga soldiers na mga auto-attack, mas maganda skirmish-wise ang Azir and Jarvan combo. Imagine the Cataclysm, tapos yung mga sundalo niya nandun, tusukin ka, napakasakit yun. Oriana, mag-aantay pa ng mga cooldowns. Yes, may magandang passive sa auto-attack, pero hindi yun pa rin sapat para ma-match ang skirmish-heavy pagdating sa 2v2 situation.
Parang wala ata ako nakitang angle doon para kay Austerity na sabi, pre, ipag-peel nyo ako. He was literally in front of every fight imaginable. Pre, reveal nga ikuno ni Austerity because he was doing the work of the frontliners on every crucial team fights, even at the Dragons, even at the choke points. He knew he was mobile. He knew he had enough damage because of the call value. Ngayon, yung ginagawa talaga ng GH is inaabuso nila yung lakas ni Austerity to force the fights that they know that they can win.
Ang ganda nga ng mga combo nila just to make sure that Austerity has space, di ba? The Cataclysm, yung Azir ult, yung Janna, they really built around this composition. Meron din silang secondary damage dealer, which is Celeste as the Aatrox on the later team fights. Pero if you look at every single thing, it was made for Austerity to have the best position possible pagdating sa mga team fight.
And moves, I would say na talagang nagawa niya ng maayos sa kanyang
Oo,
trabaho.
tama.
As Janna, na nasa likod lang siya in every team fight. Just shielding, healing, gamitin ang Monster.
Tornado.
Tornado, Megos.
Megos.
Kung kailangan. And that is how you utilize an Enchanter support. Unfortunately, we don't normally see it anymore.
Yeah.
A lot of tank champions in the bot lane. And with that support, sana naman, makakita pa tayo ng maraming Enchanter support sa bot.
Team fighting yung comp na ginawa ng GH, and that is what they did in every scenario that an objective was open. And individual playstyle, kanya-kanyang nagsashine yun, especially Celeste.
Oo.
The early lead of a swoop was good enough for Celeste to have a bad experience on the levels 1 to 5. Pero nung nakuha nila ang dalawa yung ultimates nila, it looks like the tables have now been turned. Uno reverse card. As soon as he got the healing, as soon as he got the response, the movement speed, it was good enough for Celeste to come all over to the team fights para makuha niya yung value ng Gore Drinker, makuha niya yung healing, ipag-feel si Austerity. And yun nga, kahit nahuli si Austerity dun sa mga fights na yun, you have Mid King already as a 2-item advantage.
Oo. Diba, it's always because of the skirmish na ipanalo. Ang ganda ng ginawa ni Mid King doon. Na-sandwich sila lahat basically, napunta sa loving arms ng the rest of GH. And
Sana
that's
all.
why, sana all talaga, no? Pero one thing that I want to point out is the draft. We usually see the Xayah versus Kai'Sa. Kai'Sa was open. Pero let's focus our eyes muna kay Mid King dahil siyang hari.
Eyes
Nice.
on mid king din. Dahil siya nga, syempre, ang mid king natin.
Aha.
And overall, napakagandang performance, syempre, coming in from the first winner natin para sa ating series na ito. And this is Grand Finals, by the way.
Woo!
Nakita natin agad yung performance na pinapakita ng mga teams natin. But what do you think will happen?
Ano kaya? I can't. I really have to say this. I feel like it's going to be a 2-0 in this BO3 series. Because that was a 10k gold lead. It was so convincing. Again, I have to say this word again. Clean, malinis.
Pareho talaga tong teams na to, no?
Tagalog.
Tagalog, clean, malinis.
Clean, malinis.
Kire,
Ah,
Japanese, char.
nice tsaka mabuti. Yun. Pero let's go to a short break bago tayo dumako sa game number 2. Wala mo ng alis, wala mo ng pipikit. Imperial Cup Grand Finals. We'll be right back after this.
naman, sa isa na namang nagbabagang laban dito. Going sa ating Game 2. Laban pa rin sa pagitan ng We Dominate Both Sides and Guardians Hive. I am DJ Sphere, kasama ko si Riku, and si Osiris naman para sa ating Game 2 Grand Finals.
Napaka-exciting yung, napakalinis. I keep saying it because it had to be, it really, really has to be said. As in, malinis talaga. The broom is there and it does feel like it might be a 2-0 if ganun pa rin yung performance ni Guardians Hive. The way that they created this competition to make sure na sakop nila yung skirmishes,
Yep.
sakop yung wave clear, sakop yung team fight, sakop yung scaling. They have everything basically in that formula.
Yeah, and nabanggit na rin natin to, no? Celeste with the Aatrox
Oh, yeah.
already. Yesterday, alam na natin kung gaano siya ka-capable. And considering now we have the Azir, after all, di ba, yung mga
Yeah.
flank na ginagawa nga doon ni Meat King, yung kanya Shurima Shuffle plus the Emperor's Divide, definitely opens a lot of potential para mas lalong mapunta sa choke point itong We Dominate Bot side.
Actually, if you think about it, we don't see it na parang ginagamit nila to throw them away. Parang medyo, minsan nga. if
Pang-engage
unexpectedly-
talaga, oo.
Unexpectedly, you're going to see it. Bigla
Yeah,
na lalabas
exactly.
dyan. And that is why, it's one way to set up talaga the team fight, like you mentioned. And at the same time, austerity, dominating
Oh,
the
yeah.
bot lane, alongside with moves and chancer support. Kaya pa sinasabi, I'm really a big fan.
Sobra, ang ganda ng decision making nila, di ba? Kasi feeling ko naipit sa Kai'Sa Xayah matchup na naman, di ba? Kasi they were afraid that they will not have priority. So they decided to go for a Sivir to match that wave clear at para naman sa mid game as well. And as well as that heavy engage, para you can actually attack the backline by running very fast.
Yeah, and nagkaroon din ako ng small talk with TG.
Oh!
Alam niyo ba, kilala niyo si TG ever
Oh, TG.
since. He's the
Siyempre
OGs. At the same time, si Vansu, of course, from West Point
Bata
Esports.
pa yan, bata.
Mga ano yan,
Bata pa.
TikTok kids. Eh, andito pa rin yung isa sa mga cornerstone or pillar ng Guardians Hive, which is si Cruz and Moops. And formerly nga, itong Guardians Hive is a team of Just Chi and Orthros was also making waves sa Wild Rift. So it means
Yeah.
talagang a lot of history coming in. And then yung ating mga playmakers from Cruz and at the same time from Moops as an engage, definitely nakikita natin yung veteran or experienced play coming in.
At saka na-mention mo kanina, sila TG nandyan.
Si Razzy,
Sila
sorry
Ryan.
na-distract ako.
Oh.
Ay, sorry. Ayan,
Si
di ba?
Raz.
Riz.
Si Razzy
Razzy
Riz.
Riz. Yeah.
Riz.
Razzy Riz.
Rizzy Binks.
Riz Binks.
Tsaka si Kim. Riot Kayleys.
Ah.
Now going back, as I mentioned, andyan si TG, andyan si Kaiku, andyan si Exosen, mga season 1.
Oh,
Grabe, mga idol. Nostalgic chart.
Only PH players
Mga
na
sinaunang tao.
pumunta sa world.
Sa simulasyon
Oh.
ng League of
Sila lang.
Legends.
Oo,
Sila
Tama.
lang.
sila ang
Nagkatabak ng world.
nakapag-barter pa yan sa mga iba't ibang nasyon.
Tsaka Exosen, Jamduk.
Oo, si
Champ-
Chamdun!
Chamdun,
Oy! Israel pa nga yun eh. Never
Oo.
5 get. Never 5 get.
Never forget.
Never forget.
Never forget the spaghetti.
Kaya going back to the game, ito na ang ating bunny phase. We're now actually going towards the picking phase. First pick, Guardian side. Renekton.
Sobrang surprised pa rin ako na Aatrox is still not bad. I'm actually very versus the Gwen, I do feel like siguro mas manageable siguro yung Aatrox. That's the reason why they had to choose between the Gwen. Pero I'm Volibear.
Bear in the big blue house. Nandito na si Volibear. And recently, si Volibear is mostly leaning to the AP side din, Nashor's, Riftwalker. May mga ganun siyang itemization. Napaka-diverse and open ng isang Volibear. And it's a good answer as well sa isang Renekton. Although hindi natin alam, pwede mo siyang i-flex sa jungle. What are the
Yeah.
capabilities ng We Dominate bot side on taking advantage of a first pick Volibear? Kasi
Yeah.
nasabi nga ni Riku, open si Aatrox. Ang dami pang open na meta champions pero they opted for a Volibear which is hindi naman yata iko-contesto ng Guardians. Ay,
Yeah, I don't think so either. Pero I'm surprised na rin-reveal yung cards agad. Okay, Guardians Hive opting for the very, what do you call this, very early game-centric top and jungle duo. Ang dami nangyayari. I wanna make sure that they will utilize this kasi may mga nakita tayong Lee and Renekton na hindi
Yep.
ginagamit yung level 3, hindi nagagamit yung mga early ganks kumbaga. So unless kayang-kaya, again ni Celeste, yung 1v1 matchup na hindi pa natin nakikita.
And these are the champions that they've been looking for on game 1. You know what? What are those picks? yeah. Saya,
Wait.
the Volibear.
baka mag-AD.
This is a top lane.
Baka mag-AD mid lane sila. That's why they wanna make sure that Lilia is gonna supply
Yeah.
the AP damage sa jungle.
This is gonna be
Assassin? Sino kaya?
mid, like a Zed.
Zed,
Remember
Yasuo, Yone, yung mga tatlong yon, posible?
Remember, you almost
Well-
Ghostblade, one of the items na right now with the recent buff that it received.
Yeah.
Medyo makatigat yan.
It's
Irelia
it's a
tinanggal
good read, Irelia, pero mostly we know how good assassin mid lanes that can be utilized. A Zed would be possible, lalo na kung hindi naman sila gaano makakasabay sa team fight. Nakikita naman natin kasi ngayon yung setup na meron itong Guardian's Hive, a Lee Sin, which is on a high octane type of jungler. Kailangan makasabay yung mga lanes once na makabisita ito.
To be honest nga, mas bagay pa nga si Yasuo dito sa Guardian's Hive. May knock-up sila from the grand entrance, may sipa. Pero tinanggal na rin yung Alistar to make sure that that possible Yasuo setup knock-up para sa kanya ay hindi mangyayari. Pero right now, I'm so curious what the AD is.
Oh.
Hindi, AP pa rin tayo. It's gonna be a cast.
And I like this one. And you can use the miasma para lang ma-shutdown.
Yeah.
Whoever's going to jump in. Remember, first 3 picks, lahat yan may talon.
Yeah.
May grand entrance, may slice and dice,
Oh.
as may safeguard. Paano ka makakatalon kung nakakatapa ka ng lasso ni Cassiopeia?
Oo nga, tama!
Oh.
Una ko si Zeri naman ngayon. I'm liking the very, Sivir naman kanina. Tapos ngayon, on that Zeri, I'm really liking this, what do you call this? It's full, it's packed with AD. So I'm curious kung ano magsa-supply ng damage as from Guardian's Hive. I mean, Azir is still open naman. Xerath has been open. Oh my God!
Okay.
Wow!
Isa pang talon.
Isa pang talon.
Ang galing.
So definitely,
Daming dash, no?
alam kasi nila na hindi na, at this point, simula na napick yung Cassiopeia, hindi na sila pwede mag-opt na mga forward champions na pwedeng mahuli. At least Panel Star will help them mag-start or mag-poke. Instead of Xerath, mas pinili nila mag-Zoe that can also play as Sleepy Bubble Trouble before a hard engage. So I think it's a good decision to have a Zoe and a
Yeah.
Thresh. Medyo maganda tong dominate bot side, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm so curious to see this workout. Pero para sa akin sa Guardian's Hive, all eyes on top jungle mid. Kasi sobrang lakas ng ganking prowess ng both mid lane and as well as the top lane. Sobrang it can actually potentially snowball again. And it's gonna be very skirmish heavy. Cassiopeia is going to be a very, very vulnerable pick considering, wala siyang mobility,
Yeah.
magre-redirect siya sa flash, hindi na siya pwede magsuot ng boots, pero at the same time, may movement speed naman siya. But it all relies on how your abilities fall into place. And I'm very worried sa level 3. Kailangan niya mag-ingat.
Yes, and I think Thresh will feel most likely to disengage and help whoever yung mahuli dito caught off guard ng kalaban nila dito na maraming talon.
Oo nga, no? Yung may asma
Dami
talaga,
nilang
no?
na pwede pang huli dito. That could be very lethal sa mga team fight dito. Lalo na pag mga pick-off, ang delikado yan.
Yeah, considering nga yung miasma is coming into play na yung hook would be a next feel
Yup.
ng isang Thresh, a good engage and disengage. At the same time, once a forward, lahat ng champions dito sa Kinalisin, sa Guardian's Hive, meron kang petrifying gaze
Oh, yeah.
for them to magkaroon ng doubt or hesitation
Oh.
before mag-all in.
So you have to really try to bait, no? Like, kailangan mga hanapan ng timing. I'm really expecting din yung Thresh na mag-roam. Kayang iwanan yung Saya, kaya nilang mag-roam sa mid lane to help out their teammates.
Ayan. Maraming salamat, Rico. And now, we are at the match point of our grand finals, mga kaibigan. First ever championship game para sa Empyrean Cup. Make some noise. Guardians Hive versus we dominate both sides.
Yes, at ngayon, wala tayong nakitang Aatrox.
Wala na.
So,
Walang
makakahinga.
Aatrox.
Makakahinga na bagay as Sufin. At the same time, wala rin tayong makikitang Riven. So, wala yung mga sinaunang champions na na-witness natin all throughout. And this might be what we dominate bot side is looking for. Kailangan nila ng curveball. At itong mga curveballs nila would be Lilia and a Volibear.
Actually, I'm expecting a lot of movement na magagaling sa Guardians Hive as early as now na makikita natin with their lineup.
Yep.
That's Alisin, di ba? Na masyadong makulit at masyadong magaslaw. Sabay-sabay na pa ng austerity with a Zeri. Feeling ko, yung playstyle ni austerity, nagmamatch talaga kay Zeri din.
Yeah.
Sobrang kulit at sobrang aggressive niyan. Pag nagkataon na mahuli nila kagad si Wako and Knuckles, that could be it.
Yeah, yun nga yung magiging problema natin din eh. Si austerity, yung
Celeste.
Oh.
Parang focus lang sa top lane. Pero wala eh. Madalas wala kang makikita bakbakan dyan. Speaking of bakbakan, nagkahungan na.
Oh, the cleanse!
Cleanse just in time, but wow, going down!
Naku, ito na nga, susundan pa nila ng another kill in a 2 versus 1 kasi saan pupunta din si Knuckles and not enough Haymaker para makatakas dito at the damage is real para sa early game nila Austerity.
Nangidlap si Austerity in the ball lane, and that's how you use once again yung lead na meron kayo dito. Level 1 pa lang yun.
Oo.
Mind you, they don't
The
have enough
confidence.
skills yet. Grand entrance lang swapad na. Even their dead sentence na ginamit ni Knuckles dito, and alam nila eh, may ghost kasi, and the cleanse is more efficient pag ganun kabilis yung laban sa 1v1, 2v2.
Yes, the moment na alam niya tatama yung death sentence, skin lens niya agad
Ayan, oh.
para hindi na
Ginamot.
masayang yung ilang seconds ng pag normal attack niya and at the same time nagawa pa nilang i-secure yung second kill. Alam natin by history even from yesterday, a 2-0 Austerity into 4-0 is definitely a snowball coming in from Guardian's Hive.
At yun ang mahirap, the snowball, the power spike na pwede makuha dito ni Austerity. Kanina pa lang, nakita natin yan.
Exactly.
Napakasakit yan, Kuya Eddie, para kay Austerity. Ayan. Sa ngayon, wala mo na ulit mangyayari yan ditong initiation coming from our junglers. We're seeing that si Cruz still focusing on the blue buff alongside with, syempre, yung kalaban niyang junglers, which is si Luke Justin, that could potentially go for the bot lane.
Oo, and kailangan niya yun na habang maaga pa lang kailangan nila i-nullify si Austerity dahil nga medyo once na makuha niya yung lead dito, momentum base, the tempo is there to control
Up.
once again. Pero a good sidestep para hindi tumama yung death sentence.
At yun ang kailangan nilang iwasan
Oh.
dito. Nakikita sila dito ng medyo may information sila ngayon na may attempt coming from Luke Justin. So they don't wanna go in just yet. They have to go back, reset, pero hindi. Pwede mag-lantern, pwede pumasok sa loob. That's
Oh.
it, hindi kumunik. Wala siyang cleanse dito.
Kumugusto talaga
They
sila.
have to be very careful right now. Pasok sa loob. Lumanang blade color, got rooted si Moops. Pero mapapa-whoops yata sila dito, ha?
At
Still striking them down. Oh, wala. Mahirap.
once na nagamit na yung death sentence, wala na talaga. Pero, swoop!
Bagay sa volley, no?
Oo.
Swoop! Woof, 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 woof.
Ay, parang nasus yata.
Ay, nasus ba yan?
Oo, pero si tao ang ano dito, si Kuya Oso.
Oo, Kuya Oso.
Si
pala.
Kuya Oso,
Si Big Blue Bear.
si Big Blue.
Big Blue Bear and Big Blue House.
Oo, at yung kaibigang Oso natin, nagawa nga niyang shutdown ay patingin, itong si Celes, might be sabihin nating shutdown kasi on the roll itong si Celes ever since from previous game, even from yesterday. So masasabi natin na ngayon na mas may opening si Swoop to take control sa kanyang top lane.
Shutdown from last game, no?
Oo, kasi-
Nagawa niya
so,
eh.
nagwawala kasi ito pag
Oo.
Aatrox eh.
Galit
Doon mo
eh.
na masasabing ang dami na niyang kinuhang kills.
Pero wala ba naman? Early pa lang naman.
Yep.
That's just one kill para sa kanya. Hindi pa naman ganun kalaki yung lead niya na top side dito. Still can get comeback on this one. Medyo wala rin pa tayong rotation na nagagaling sa mga junglers natin. Para lang si Luke Justin na nag-attempt na bot lane. Pero they have the information. Expect Drake. Nakaabang na dito ang best of the members. Oh, we dominate both sides. Pwede sila pumasok dito. Pero Guardians Hive!
Magandang pwesto to ha. Nilakihan nila yung wave dahil a possible dragon. Alam nating hovering dito si Cruz, so pwede nila
Oh.
hard push to para mag-crash sa lane. A good wave management that they might be engaging in. Tatamaan na ng konting tore, pabalik at wala namang problema dito para kay Moves. At chill na ulit sila.
And speaking of chill,
Joke lang yun. May laban sa dragon.
Nagkakayelohan sila dito pero may babakan na naman.
Oh, nakikisali yung dragon,
dito,
no?
Cruz, super low sa kanyang HP. Safeguard lang!
Oh, susubukan niya tumalon.
99.9%
Pero ito na.
ng germs ang nawawala para sa kanya dito pag ginamit.
Lantern! Inalang! Na-deny!
That stop na ginamit dito with a grand entrance. Grabe ko naman.
Grabe, hindi pina-exit kaya ginamit yung entrance. Pero ito na yung entry ni Yuri. Hindi na nga ba ang umauulay natin dito dahil
Oh!
the dragon is there. Tatlo pa rin. The damage will be enough. The plague coming into
Yung
play.
dragon!
Pero may flash dito na dala si
Ah!
Mid King. And the King will completely dominate this game.
Yung Dragon Ball din niyo naman. Wako na yung
Bahala ka dyan!
Si Making inahabol
Boga, boga!
Bottle
Oh!
top! And that
Electrocute!
the Electrocute! Napaka-cute nga naman talaga kasi ni Zoe dito.
Oo, and ayan o, ayaw pa rin.
Ayaw pa rin.
Sige, wag niyo ako pansinin.
Sige,
Aawayin ko kayo lahat.
kampihin nyo na yung Dragon.
Oh, okay. In time naman, pero mukhang may follow-up na magagaling dito.
Round
Petrifying case. Manigas ka muna dyan sa Gedli, pero mukhang makakatakas naman din si Cruz. Pero mako-cross out si
Ah!
Moves. Nauntog
Ah!
ng bagya. Pero okay lang, inching in para makadash. Hindi tumama ang bola. Pero makakatakas nga sila completely.
Guys, pakicheck kung may
Epas.
bukol. May bukol si Moops. After that,
Nabuulan.
flash over the wall. Di pala over the wall.
Oh.
Hindi na bukan niya pumasok sa wall. Nauntog.
Dumikit lang siya sa wall
tumingin lang
para
sa wall.
maka-dash out.
But at least,
All part
he
of the plan.
survived. Oh, survive that one. Nakaligtas siya dito. And what a wow, that flash towards the Dragon. Once again, gave Guardians Cave a hive the leverage that they need. Dito sila pa natin.
Yes. And ito iba yung types ng game natin sa top lane. Etong si Swoop, nasa 70 CS habang yung Renekton natin, medyo
Oy!
matagal pa. Mukhang nagtatapang dito si Austerity. Remember, maganda yung damage dito meron na siyang early game items. Yung call niya is 33 minions away para mabuo niya nga ang susunod niyang item.
Kumbaga, ito yung isa sa mga insurance.
Oy!
Where are you
Na-prediction!
going, my friend? Death sentence kumunik para sa kanya, pero Austerity, pag kinakikidlat lang yung kanyang mga kalaban dito, they're not gonna go with just yet. At hindi na nila ipipilit.
Okay lang. At least na-burn nila ang flash and ultimate
Oo.
to secure a next kill if ever na mag-roam around nga dahil itong Lilia natin, clearing na sa kanya top side, a good rotation or a good hit para sa bot lane.
Kumbaga, jobs done.
Kaso may Rift Herald eh.
Oo. Rift Herald is going to be the next target of these two junglers right now. Pero in terms of position, medyo may kalamangan dito. Ang will dominate both sides. Swoop is already there!
Oh! Joke lang yun!
Oy! Uncle Breaker!
Yung subukan, be in trouble once sumunod dito si Celes, pero respect na lang muna dahil nga meron pang Rift Herald na kailangan balikan. They need their numbers. Knowing na yung jungle nasa top, pwede silang magmatigas dito sa baba.
Nako, the problem right now is Austerity can't do so much without the help of his support. Kailangan niya si Moops, and Moops is running away towards the bot lane right now to respond once again. Hindi nila pwede pabayaan na mag-stay lang ganun katagal. Kailangan tulungan nila dito si
Oo.
Austerity to outshine their opponent. And that attempt with the referral, that was pretty good. Pero that was a good
Oy,
stop
teka lang, may
na
laban
ginawa.
yata sa bot lane ha. Mukhang nagkaadikita na naman. Nag-engage na nga din si Moops.
Pinasok sa loob, nasto siya dito. Here comes the deadbox. Pero mamuli nga ba? Si Moop! Ignited siya doon. At pinato ng kanyang mga feathers. Feather storm. Buhay pa rin. Kinless but not enough damage to finish the job against kay Knuckles.
Nagamit naman niya yung cleanse, but alam naman na natin na way ahead na sila dito. Si Moops ang unang naging biktima with the Ignite. Kaya nahirapan sila makarecover, although that's a trade. Napunta naman kay Knuckles yung kill and a Rift Herald para sa Guardians High.
I think prepared din naman siya doon kung nagkataon eh. Meron pa siyang Golden Compass. Kumbaga, pag nagkataon, pwede pa siyang makapag-compass at that time
Oo.
to be able to survive it. And medyo natansya niya na maayos. So it was pretty smooth calculation
Yep.
coming from Knuckles dito. Ginagamit ang kanyang Knuckles sa kalaban na yon. And now, 3-1-3 na ang score dito ni Austerity. Pero we're seeing on the top side, medyo Celeste. Ito maganda yung ginagawa ni Direct ha. Kung
Oo.
talagang pinapakita niya ngayon si Celeste kasi yun yung request ng mga tao eh.
Oo, alam mo naman kasi Celes napaka-consistent.
Oo, tama.
Even from yesterday. Ang maganda dito, alam niyang behind siya, but still, with a one death, hindi na niya sinusubukan
Ayaw.
pang
Oo.
magbigay ng snowball factor sa isang Volibear. Nauna na sa item with the Iceborne Gauntlet, and malayo pa siya sa kanyang Gore Drinker. So the sustain, kailangan niya pa magtiis pogi dito sa top lane.
Up, Moops coming in the bot lane. Another 2v2 situation nga pa ito. Wala tayong mga summoner spell ha. Pa-up na yung Ghost ni Wako pero wala tayong cleanse. Still on cooldown. Flash ni Moops is up. But right now, I don't think they will try to go in dito. Medyo magiging mahirap to para sa kanila. Kaka-stairs step. Tumama na naman dito. Yung heal na pwede niyang mabigay sa kanyang teammate. But I don't think they will go in just it. Talagang nag-aambahan lang. Lalo na si Austerity.
Yep.
That is how aggressive they are playing the game since game 1.
Yeah, exactly. Nakikita mo yung wave management nila laging pa-push para magkaroon ng freedom si Moops. From yesterday, we saw his Blitzcrank na nag-roam around dahil nakokontrol nila yung tempo sa lane nila.
Op!
And having that advantage with a 3-1-3, hindi nila kailangan pag-aano ng
Okay, walang
attention
vision.
dito. Pero no vision might be an action. But WBB, no protection. Here comes the Sonic Wave.
No protection indeed. Tayo, pumasok sa loob. With a grand
Siniba!
entrance by quickness, pero nahuli. Tulog ka muna, kalbo. Nahuli
Oy,
na yung mga
teleport! Out of nowhere, pinitik.
kaibigan. Mid-King, living up to his name, was able to burst him down easily. In the Drake, was taken down this time by We Dominate both
Oh
sides.
my
Pero
God!
Nuggets, what you gonna
Hindi
do?
siya titigil!
Golden Compass only to buy time, but still die. Mid King, saluhin nyo naman. Hindi na pala kailangan.
Napulot niya yung flash.
Napulot.
Napulot.
Grabe
Ginamit.
naman. Grabe naman,
Hindi,
pinulot.
joke lang.
Ay, hindi pala.
Hindi, napulot siya.
Napulot.
Totoo.
Ayan.
Pero yun nga, di ba? Ang problema doon, sa lahat na nangyaring yun, yung Dark Seal ngayon ni Mid King, may 4 na. And laking problema yon para isa-isang Zoe. Remember, hindi pa ito Ludens, ha? Ito pa ay Leandris.
Ay.
So, once na tinamaan ka ng Paddle Star, didikit sa'yo yung damage. Pero ang mas nakakatakot dito, once na maging Medja yung Dark Seal, o magkaroon ito ng maraming stacks, halos meron ka na ring Rabadons. Pero teka lang, may laban doon na Celestus Wolf.
Oh,
Lulusot sila dito.
pinag-iiwa.
Oso, laban
Wala.
sa buhay.
Wala.
Mukhang ayaw na.
Wala.
Respect.
Eh, yung top ring kasi Animal Planet eh.
Oo nga eh.
Oh, puro
Kaya
mga
pala
hayop
yung
eh.
camera, minsan nandun,
Kumbaga doon,
Animal Planet.
Oh, Discovery Channel tayo dito eh. Kumbaga, in-explore natin yung mga possibilities ng ating mga hayop sa top lane. Pero sa ngayon, wala na, no? After that one kill, hindi na
Oo,
nagsundan.
talagang nag-ingat na respect. Dahil alam nila yung possible snowball. The respect from our top laners. Pero dito sa baba, lumalaki na rin yung advantage as they are cashing more
Wow.
money. And ito naman, laban na naman dito sa mid lane dahil nga,
Uy!
iniipit na lang tuluyan ni Zoe. Masyado ka na makulit. The bubble trouble. Hindi titigil dito si Yuri pero ito na nga ginamit ng play! At nag-bowling!
Napakagandang pagpasa doon mga kaibigan.
Napa!
Wait, ang tipa niya dito, Dragon Train.
Pinagpa pa rin.
And now,
Oy!
the Lucha Boy, moves going in, but they're now going out. Second tier turret yan.
Oy, ito na naman.
Medyo masakit. Eto na si Sines. Grounded siya dito, pero wala grounded. Sa ating Renekton, but Yuri.
Oh, yun na, ito na.
And
Pero may
now,
isa pa.
Cleanse, easy Bobby the Austerity. Teleport coming in
Oh,
para kay
si Yuri
dito.
nag-aabol.
Hindi na kanyang miasma. Tumalon sa malayong lugar. And now, they're running away. Jumping, jump out. And Yuri, pinagdalaruan lang ni Moves and Austerity right now.
Ayun, kumuha ng kill sabay moonwalk palabas. Ngayon, susubukan naman ngayon ng Guardians Hive. Paglaruan,
Uy!
ang puso ni
Bawal
Yuri.
naman!
Pinil out! Akala
Bawal!
mo kaya ka namin? 3 kami, napapaligiran ka na, sumuko ka na.
Austerity!
Teka lang, medyo may lason pa, pero may shield.
Bilang!
At the last
Wala.
tick will not
Wala!
be enough.
Wala pa rin. Ginagawa nila lahat ni Moves.
Oo,
Baligtas
pati
lang.
yung heal, binato sa kakampi para dito.
Baka sakali ma-friendly fire.
Baka sakaling makakuha ng heal dun.
Ay, wala. Eh, hindi ko yaya eh. Pero, at least, na-save nila si Austerity dito. And what was that chase, di ba? You should expect someone to teleport. Pero, again, solid na naman to para sa Guardians Hive.
Oo, and nakita mo naman yung disiplina nila. Pinaglaruan pa nila si Yuri para lang sa isang kill na yun. Invested na teleport pa
Oh,
nila nakatatamaan.
tulog!
Stevie Bubble Trouble!
Tulog ka
Sonic
muna!
Wave!
Tulog
Pumasok
ka
na dito.
muna!
Si Nipa pabalik sa nakaraan. At si Knuckles ngayon na sasapakin sa
Oh!
mukha. Dahil dito na ang buong miyembro ng Guardians Hive. Guarding in yung mid lane.
Tulog ka muna, Sleeping Beauty. Nahuli nila kanina. Dalawa na putay nila
O,
dito.
miasma.
Pero delikado ang buhay ni Kuya Cruz. Tumama yung kanyang Sonic Wave Coconut. Habulin nga ba nila? Nope, hindi na muna sa ngayon. Pwede silang mag-go for the referral once again to take and push another turret at this point of the game.
2 kills again and again. Mula sa baba hanggang sa mid lane. Wala na tayong third plating pero ngayon na kailangan na nila i-open up yung mapa. This Rift Herald will be a good answer para mas ma-dominate nila. Tandaan mo, mid lane na lang ang nag-i-stay ngayon sa outer ng We Dominate bot side. Once na makuha nila yan, they all have the resources para kunin yung jungle and set up for more aggressive kills.
Yan ang kailangan nila dito. The aggressive kills that they need. Just so they can open up a lot of spaces sa ating mapa. And kudos syempre sa We Dominate both side, no? Being able to defend that first tier turret sa mid lane, napakaganda yan para sa kanila. Pero with that referral, sinabi mo nga kanina, hindi nila magamit yan to push easily yung ating mid lane dito. Or maybe wait for the dragon to use it as a confusion.
Yes, at kita mo, sa mid lane, si Wako. 3,
Oh.
6, 1.
Nako,
Compared dito sa 616 with 2 finished item, Stormblade at saka Navori, napakalaking bagay para sa isang Zeri. Nakikita mo ngayon kung gaano kalaki yung gap. Meron pa siyang bounty at up to this point, hindi pa rin siya nahuhuli.
eto na. Sinamo
Oh.
na si Shelly. Garden of the members, We Dominate both side, naghihintay sa Gendy.
Oh!
The blind push!
Naku,
Surprise!
bulag!
Andito kami! Nahuli si
Siniba!
Siniba palayo! Tulog ka muna! Sleeping Beauty mga double kill para kayo
Oy, nakatulog!
Tulog ka na naman!
Good night!
Good night sa'yo!
Tulog!
Tulog!
Tulog. Pero ito mayroon pa yan. Susunod na tutulog as Wako. Tila ba?
Ay!
KO again. Dito sa kamay nila. Guardians Hive. And not even a tower. Double tower. 4 na kill. The last man standing. Itong si Luke Justin.
Luke Justin, what you gonna do? Ang dami mo bang kalaban dito? And once again, Guardians Hive, the patience game. Naghintay dito yung dominate both sides sa babae.
Kaso
Pero
wala pa rin nangyari.
so kayo ba naman si Cruz, no? Alam mo yun, syempre mission impossible
Oo,
nga eh.
pre. Si Tom Cruise yan eh.
Matik na yan. Naiwasan niya kanina. Muntik niya nang mapatay dito si Wako. At nabuhay pa rin siya.
Oo, and
Tenen. Di ba? Daling-daling.
grabe, buti na lang din na ikasa niya yung Dragon's Rage para less of a damage pa yung i-take niya. Ang maganda nun, na-alley-oop niya yun towards Celes.
Ganda.
Kaya talagang nakaset up na yun for a good kill. At ang malupit pa nun, nag-stay siya sa laban. Inantay niya. With that Sonic Wave, walang choice si Wako kundi
Wala.
gamitin yung kanyang Feather Storm.
At yun ang naging problema nila kanina. But overall, grabe yung teamfight na ginawa dito ng Guardians Hive. A lot of pressure is on the table para sa dominate both sides. Bakit ka nagre-recall dyan?
Uy, wala siya. Kaso wala siyang kasamang
Nakita
damager.
siya, wang-wang. Tama ka dyan, walang kasama. Hop, wala.
yun na yan.
Akala ko mag-timingan niya, no?
Hindi, akala ko ika-cancel niya with the Q eh. Kaya
Oo.
sige, pauwiin na natin. 1-6-4, medyo kailangan.
Sa bagay kasi wala siyang nakikita eh. Kung baga,
Yeah.
anino lang eh. Hindi niya alam kung nagre-recall.
Baka kasi may kasabay siya mag-recall.
Oo.
So pwedeng may chance. And nakita naman natin si Austerity na medyo malayo. So wala siyang chance para makadash pabalik sa kanyang kakampi. And knowing na yun nga, kulang yung kanyang mga kasapi, hindi talaga ideal yung spot na yun.
Tsaka medyo problematic to ha. Hindi natin nakikita yung effectiveness ng Thresh. Lalong-lalo na kung lagi silang team fight sa mga laban.
Oo, and kita mo ngayon, dahil na wala na yung mid lane, nakita mo tumatawid yung Guardians
Parang
Hive
ano, no?
sa river.
Inaangkin.
Inire-ready na nila and nakikita mo yung pwesto rin ni Mid King that they are giving a lot or a high emphasis dito sa top side na pwede nga silang mansurpresa.
All they're doing right now is just
Oh,
ping,
ayun na.
ping,
Naku,
ping.
delikado to ah.
Ping, ping, ping lang tayo dito
Ping,
para
ping,
magkaroon
ping.
tayo ng information. Pero delikado ka.
Oy!
Luke Justin! Kinama ng Grand Entrance.
Sentence.
Here comes the teleport. Tulog ka muna. Good night. And now,
Siniba, hindi abot!
Luke Justin will survive this one. A shutdown
Sasag
para
choke
kay
point
Yuri.
to, ah.
Hinabol sa loob.
Oy! Apat yung tumalbog!
Jump Brothers tayo dito. Oh, di pa rin sila tapos.
Naku, nagkakaabulan nga sila dito pero nakikita mo naman dito si Moves. Forward pa rin sila. They are running low and they are running away. Pero ito si Austerity and the Audacity para ituloy itong laban na to. Dahil nakikita mo si Mid King, naghahari, naghahanap. Kaso wala pa rin sa gaano tatamaan. Susubukan nga bagsakan dito ng kuryente pero hindi yun tatamaan. All of them are low. And anong gagawin ng Guardians Hive?
Such a huge comeback potential para sa We Dominate both sides. That choke point and that knock-up. Unfortunately, it didn't work for them.
Maganda na yung knock-up eh. 4 yung tinamaan. Kaso, dahil nga hindi sila nakakuha ng good damage, kulang pa, hindi nila nasulit yung ganong klaseng patalbog. Knowing na maaga din na wala si Celes, yung Renekton as a backline access na wala rin sa side ng Guardian side. A good respect play na wag na nilang ituloy.
They invested so much para kay Luke Justin at that time. And they didn't expect Luke Justin to still survive that one. At kahit napatulog siya doon, at least nakalayo siya. And they weren't able to finish the job. Pero Tom Cruise,
O, ito pa rin, hindi pa rin talaga sila
here we
titigil.
go.
Gusto pa rin nilang mahanap ng kill.
Mga bakbakan na naman.
Oh!
Sa bahay ng loob. God, Edgar, sabay na ako mag-Dragon
Pinatalbog!
At nahuli naman sila dito sa loob. Lockil!
Oy, isa pa, Vision Impossible!
Wave! Sabay Lee Sin going in.
Oy,
And
isa pa,
another
isa
kill
pa.
para sa kanila. Can
Ayun.
they chase them down? I don't think so. They can go for the Baron. They don't have the jungler and the support of their team.
Buti na lang, merong halaman doon para makatakas siya. And at that point, may breathing space sila. But then again, this is an opening para sa Guardians Hive. Nakunin na itong Baron. Kailangan na lang din nila i-utilize to. Nakita na natin na wala ng tower sa mid lane at yung kita natin yung bot lane pasira na. They can just play it in a 1-4 situation or a 2-1-2 setup with the Baron buff.
For sure, pwedeng 1-3-1. Lalo na pasira na yung Torres sa bot lane. So both the solo laners could go for those side
Yep.
lanes. Habang tatlo sa mid lane. But also could go for the 2-1-2, 2-2-1 kung sakali man kasi medyo malaki pa yung HP ng
Yeah,
second tier,
exactly.
third top lane.
Kaya mas naisip ko na 2-1-2 kasi medyo body-body system nga.
Pwede,
yung isa sa
oo.
pwedeng gamitin nila dito. Azeri moves. Etong si Austerity sa bot lane para
Ayan, no?
solidify, destroying
Oo.
itong baba. And then yung top lane, tuloy lang tayo sa focus, Celis and Cruz. Once na magkaroon ng magandang alley-oop, knowing na meron kang Renekton, pops na Dominus, pwede sila makapatay agad. Mid King can sustain the mid lane with the Paddle Star and Wave Clear. Pwede nilang laruin yun with the 2-1-2, but definitely, it's up to them. Nasa kanilang advantage. They can just put the pedal to the metal para nga ma-pressure na ang We Dominate bot side.
Grabe na yung item dito ni Kuya mo. Austerity, kompleto na siya dito. Kung baka kompleto sa Nikados na, Megos na lang ang kulang para sa laban na ito.
ay, nahuli na
Knuckles,
naman.
Catspot na naman. Bakit naman nandiyan ka malalim mo dito? And Knuckles, got
Ay,
pushed
kulang.
away. Ignited, sapat nga ba? Hipan nyo!
Nahil.
Hipan!
Hipan mo.
Hoy, buhay pa! Knuckles, mga kaibigan.
Nawala, pre.
Ay,
Hinipang ko, pre, para
Nawala.
sa'yo.
Maraming salamat to sa sa tabuhay pa
You're
dito si
welcome.
Knuckles. Pero is that enough? They still have the bottom box. They can push these two away from there.
Pero 4 versus 5 to, medyo delikado ang pwestuhan nila dito. Pero tignan natin, exhaust ginamit na kay Luke Justin. Kaso all he can do is look outside dahil hindi sila makapag-engage.
Ang daming ping.
Dami.
Ang daming ping na
Narinig
nangyayari
mo ba?
dito. Oo, kumbaga, depend, back away, parang ganun mga nangyayari.
Wala, kailangan nilang
Wala.
antayin kasi yung pagbabalik nga ni Knuckles kasi yung play, the box and
Oo.
death sentence lang yung pinaka-possible na good engage nila. Hanggat hindi mo tinatamaan ng swirl seed at papatulog yung mga members dito ng Guardian's Hive, there's not enough opening para nga maisugal nila lahat yun. Marami rin, mas gugustuhin pa ng Guardian's Hive na sila yung mag-initiate ng fight.
And the problem right now, what I'm seeing is that Wolf is getting more item compared to Celeste. Pero overall, gold lead, I would say that it is in favor of Celeste.
Oh, si Bob sa pinatulog.
Tulog ka muna.
Nasa tatlo
Good
to.
night sa'yo, my friend.
Eto na
Ako
si
sila
Cruz.
ni Cruz. Pero Wolf, mabuhay ka ba? Quickness out. Teleport
Ay,
going in.
Pe, there's Dwarf.
Both sides, and they're now going in
The
deep.
flash from Austerity! Kapasok pa rin sila dito, the disrespect. Pero Celes, petrifying case, hindi na tama, tinalaguran na nga nila. At hindi na yung
no.
magiging sapat pa dahil nagwawala na si Mid
Triple
King.
kill.
At triple kill indeed.
They still have the bottom buff. They can potentially end this one. Only Luke Justin ang natitirang mag-isa. There's two turrets still alive. Pero wala na silang iniisip pa. The bottom buff.
Oh,
tulog ka
hindi
muna.
namahan pa rin ang Paddle Star. Akala mo
Zip,
hazing
zip.
with the left and right of Paddle na pinabalo dito at palong-palo. Nabigla na lang si Nipa palayo dahil sila na ang magiging kampyonato.
Wala nang paligoy-ligoy pa mga kaibigan. Imperial Cup Grand Finals. Our first champion, Guardian's Hive. What a match, mga kaibigan. And Guardian's Hive, laging sinasabi ni Rico kanina pa,
Oh,
the
ano?
cleanliest,
The cleanliest.
malinis.
Malinis. Pero I feel like they went all out
Ayan.
to be scrappy on the second game, no? We see a lot of more tower dives. We saw more extra confidence na parang okay kung kaya pa natin. Huwag muna tayo uuwi. Sasagad natin kung kaya pa. Healthy pa naman tayo. We're not gonna overstay. We're gonna keep going and get towers and get more kills.
This is a different side of Celes. Kung kanina siya yung superstar na pinapakita natin, if he loses the early game, alam niya na hindi ko bakit ko kailangan i-risk. Kailangan ko lang may paglaro ng farm game. Let other roll, let other play in. Austerity, once again, alam niya eh, na doon manggagaling yung damage nila. All you can do is just chill.
Honestly, yung expectations natin lagi pag nakakita tayo ng Saya lane is very good wave clear, therefore you get priority. Pero grabe yung combo na nangyari with that Zeri, di ba? Which is so aggressive. They always had control of the lane. They were winning pre-level 6. They were winning all of those 2v2s. And there was even this one time na dinala yung party sa bot lane, yung double teleport na naman. It was a 4v5 situation. They tried to crush Austerity, but it wasn't enough.
Moves mobility talaga.
Oo.
Really effective overall. Hindi na nakita natin na normally you would see a winning lane with a Thresh.
Yeah.
But with moves, they cannot.
You can't spell moves without OP.
Ayan.
Oh.
O nga no, napaisip ako.
And you can't move without cleaning.
Ayun.
You need the moves.
Siyempre, pag nilinis ka eh.
Cleaners ka siguro nung high school. No?
Tama, gamit mo
Okay.
yung moves.
Okay, ito na.
Kung kaya
Okay na.
naman.
Sige na, ikaw na.
Medyo mahaba.
Bigay mo na kay Mika Mods.
Mahaba. Masyado mahaba.
Okay, so ibigay na natin sa champion. Mika Mods, take it away.
very much. There we go. Siyempre kasama naman natin ang We Bot Side dito on stage, our first runner-up ng ating tournament right now. Mayor, Coach, brother, ano yung feeling na I know na medyo hindi na din talaga tayo nakakuha nga ng championship, but still came here hard. Sobrang solid na mga pinakita nyo sa lahat ng mga matches nyo. What do you want to say sa lahat ng supporters ng We Dominate Bot Side?
Marami man din nagkakala na makakarating kami dito. Marami rin doubters na hindi kami mananalo, lalo na against LFS. Malayo pa rin yung narating namin, and syempre, proud ako sa players ko na kahit hindi nila masyadong maganda pa rin yung laro nila napakita and yung performance nila, and syempre, andito pa rin kami, nakarating kami ng ganitong kalayo.
Oo, totoo yun ha.
Thank you
Ang
very much.
layo ng narating ng team nila. And this is obviously, syempre, hindi pa huli ang lahat, di ba? Kaya pang bumawi for the next
Yep.
time. Pero thank you so much for gracing
Thank you.
us, of course, with your presence dito sa Empyrean Cup. GGWB pa rin. Palakpakan naman natin sila. And of course, final goodbyes para sa ating bow.
Congratulations pa rin sa We Dominate Bot Side.
Pati tayo
Pati
nag-bow.
tayo no? Sino ba yun natin? 3, 2, 1. Bow. Here we go.
Pero yun na nga,
Eto na.
Mika. Siyempre, kung may first runner-up tayo para sa Empyrean Cup,
Meron po tayong champions. So, let's bring them up on stage right now. Ang inyong champions para sa Empyrean Cup, Guardians Hive!
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, your champions. We have Guardians Hive. Sobrang tagal nating hindi nakakita ng League of Legends tournament
Totoo.
na LAN dito sa Pilipinas. At ngayon, tayo ay nagbalik at kayo ang nakakuha ng kampyonato.
eto, siyempre, kausapin natin sila, kamustahin natin sila kung ano nga ba ang pakiramdam right now. And I know na talagang pinaghandaan nila to. So gusto ko lang tanungin ang kanilang representative, ha?
Bessie, nagkamali ka.
Bakit?
Tinanong ko siya, gusto mo ikaw ulit sumagot? Hindi daw, sila.
Oh.
Actually, feeling ko
Teamwork.
prepared eh. Brother, prepared ka for sure. Ano gusto mong sabihin sa lahat na sumusuporta sa'yo?
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Sabi niya, prepared ka. Sabi niya, hindi.
Grabe yung preparation yun, ha? Hindi, pero ito, this is actually the opportunity and
Yep.
the chance to say thank you. And yung mga supporters nyo, okay lang, kahit isa-isahin nyo rin as well. Ito na yung microphone.
Thank you po sa lahat ng sumusuporta sa GH, tapos sa manager po kay na Madam, and kay Kuya Pe, and sa girlfriend ko kay Dale. And maraming salamat po sa pamilya ko na nanonood din po sila, tsaka MSB, tsaka HRY, pati sa family din po ng mga ka-team ko. Thank you po.
Yun, maraming salamat nga pala, Mika. Pero up next,
Siyempre, yung premyo nila, di ba, which will be presented by the brand manager of League of Legends in the Philippines. Let's welcome from Riot Games, Kimmy Salazar!
here we go. Riot Kaylee is on stage right now.
Uy! May dala-dala siyang check eh!
May dala-dala pang cheque.
Na tumataginting na
500,000 pesos! Once again, your champions of the League of Legends Empyrean Cup, we have Guardians Hive!
A quick photo op. Abante pa kayong konti, guys. With Kimmy as well. Picture with the team right now. Compress, compress, compress. Alright.
Alright, here we go. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Maraming salamat nga po pala kay Riot Kaylees.
Oo.
Kimi for short.
Ayan. Habang nandito si Kimmy at habang League of Legends naman yung usapan, imbitahan mo naman sila, Kimmy, sa Worlds natin.
Yes, so guys, yung mga hindi nakapunta kahapon,
Yung mga hindi nakapunta kahapon.
ayun, hindi ko marinig yung sarili ko eh.
Oh, sige. I got you, Kimi.
I got you.
I got you.
Thank
Sige, game.
So don't forget, November 19 naman is the World's 23 viewing party. So, iniimbita namin kayong lahat. Pumunta sa November 19, New Frontier Theater. Gates open at 12. manonood tayo na and don't wait for it. Meron rin mga games. May giveaway ako, may giveaway kami and everything. May meet and greet kami sa mga very, very important na royalty na influencers.
Oo, sige nga, ano nga, sneak peek, sino?
Hindi ko kaya eh. Yes.
Ayan,
So
sino
please,
kaya yun?
don't forget, see you all on November 19 for the World's 23 viewing party.
Yun nga,
Sama rin
ulitin
kayo.
na ulit natin ha. November 19 for the World's viewing party sa New Frontier Theater sa Cubao. Cubao yun, di ba? Yun sa Cubao. Kita-kits tayo doon at napakadaming mga activities. Siyempre, yung Worlds.
Oo. And of course, congratulations muli sa Guardians Hive for winning our championship. Imperial Cup League of Legends is finally back.
Ayan, is back on track, Mika.
Napakasaya talaga ng Empyrean Cup, and as you mentioned, League of Legends is back. At syempre, pasalamatan natin ang ating mga players dito. You guys can enjoy your prize and step off the stage. Thank you very much din kay Riot, Kimmy Riot, Kalis, para sa participation niya.
Alright. Thank you very much, Kimi. Kita-kits tayo sa November 19 World's Viewing Party.
Sa Cubao.
Sa Cubao, New Frontier Theater. And right now, ayan, kung ako sa inyo, guys, bago kayo tumayo, bago kayo pumunta kung saan-saan, meron tayong matinding raffle. Pero ito pa yung maganda.
Oh,
Kahit hindi kayo mapili sa raffle, lahat ng nandito sa venue is meron pang tsansang manalo ng maraming prizes. Sinong gusto ng brand new headset?
ang dami.
Kaya dito lang kayo.
Meron pa, bes eh. Balita ko, meron din tayong Ako keyboard.
Uy! Sinong gustong manalo ng